This call is being recorded.
All right. Here we go. I'm running a little bit late, and I want to apologize to those of you that try to make the show or at least try to listen to it on a regular basis. What's going on is that I'm back into the city, and it was brought to my attention. It was brought to my attention that my daughters hadn't been to the park, and my daughters wanted to go to the park. So I felt it was my responsibility to take my daughters to the park. Good night. Thank you. Good night, Sasha Moss. Good night, Gina G. So we took them to the park. Then also I took them over to their aunt's house. So doing those daddy things, sometimes it's good to do those daddy things. So if anybody joins, I greatly appreciate it. I'm on I got the Hangout. I sent the invite out to the Hangout, but I first would like to welcome everyone, whether you with me live or whether you are on, or you listening to the podcast. I'd like to welcome you to Tribal Quotes. This is where we're going to chop it up a little bit about the quotes that I have or the proverbs that I have, and break it down, look at it, do some wisdom mining. Right? Wisdom mining. That's right. We're going to be doing that hard work. So it's going to require you to do some thinking. You got to use that mental muscle, you know what I'm saying, so that we could push through and get the gems, the hidden gems that are here for us. On this one, some of these, they are laying on the surface. Some of it is laying on the surface, but if we dig deeper, we get some more stuff. All right, so now let's just run through this real quick. I'm on day 57. Day 57. Let me go to my Uber conference. I'm on day 57. Let me be clear on that. 57 times we have come here. 57 times you have joined me. 57 times. And if you haven't joined me 57 times and this is your first time, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right? But, like I said, if this is your 57th time with me, man, oh, wow. Have we been learning or have we not? It'd be nice for you to leave a comment or something. You know what I'm saying? Because that would help me a whole lot, all right? So, all right, now, I don't know what's going on, but the Uber conference is acting up. But I wanted to make sure that I label this Tribal Quotes. Sound like somebody just joined me, but I don't know. Tribal Quotes, day 57. We about to chop it up. Get down into it. Let's get down and dirty. Let's get into this wisdom mining. Let's do this wisdom mining, and let it be known. All right. So here we go. Day 57. A gem is not polished without rubbing, nor a man perfected without trials. That's a Chinese proverb. That's dope. A gem is not polished without rubbing, nor a man perfected without trials. All right. Y'all already know what it is, so I really don't have to go into it. Y'all already know what it is, right? So, because this is the journey, right? This is a journey for warriors, and we know that a warrior that has never drawn his sword, has never practiced with a sword, is not a real warrior, right? The warrior that has not been tested is not a real warrior, right? We know this, so the bottom line is, I got to stop. I got to pause because that one is hot. All right, next one is, our lives begin to end the day we become silent about the things that matter. That one is Martin Luther King Jr. Man, oh man, I thought this was going to be a quick show, but listen. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about the things that matter. Dope. Just pure dopeness. I read that and it just speaks volumes. You know what I'm saying? You know, maybe I might not even have to go in. Maybe I just might need to drop these on you and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Let you go and marinate on. But I'm gonna go through my experience so that you go through yours, right? Or for those that don't know, we are coming from Gye-Nyame Journey Workbook, Tribal Quotes, compiled by yours truly, Brother Hatim. All right, next. If you are careful what your enemy wants, be careful with your friends 1,000 times. If you are careful what your enemy wants, be careful with your friends 1,000 times. Now that is a double-edged sword right there. That's one, we can take that in many different directions. But yo, let's go back to the first one. A gem is not polished without rubbing, nor a man perfected without trials. Chinese proverb. Very simple. Very simple. We cannot become the best. We cannot become the best that we possibly can become without putting ourselves through trials, without us being tried. See, because within trials, we find out what's deep within us. The trials expose our weaknesses. The trials expose our flaws. The trials let us and the world know who we truly are. Many of us want to be great, but we don't have the trials to prepare us for that greatness, because when greatness comes, it's going to come with the roar of a lion. It's going to come with the cry of a phoenix. When it comes, it's going to be frightening, and the only thing you're going to have to rely on is your training, is the trials that you have had that have worked you up to that moment of greatness. Because if you are not prepared, when that moment of greatness appears, it will eat you alive. You will be the meal. You will not be able to control the energy, and you will fail because you have not properly prepared yourself. You have not been tried. You have not been rubbed to a shine like one of those gems. No, you're chilling. You've been relaxing. You've been maxing. You know what I'm saying? You've been living off some of the past glories that you have lucked up upon. You've been living on other people's glory. But now greatness is knocking. Greatness is calling you out. Greatness, see, because when it comes, it's not coming to us. It's not coming to us to give us anything. It's coming to either be conquered or to conquer. See, that's what a lot of us don't understand. When our dreams that we've been calling for come, they don't come to us, right? They don't come to us nicely. They come to us to conquer or to be conquered. And if we are not prepared, guess what? Guess what? If we are not prepared, we fail. If we are not prepared, we fall. If we are not prepared, if our shine is not on, if we have not been polished and rubbed through life and through our trials, when that greatness comes upon us, we falter. Don't be that. Don't be that. All right? Let's move on. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about the things that matter. And that right there is the statement of the 21st century. Many of us have become silent about the things that really matter. Many of us have become politically correct, and by being politically correct, we actually become silent because it's so much that we can't say that we need to say. You know what I'm saying? We have become such politically correct, which means that we are not trying to really even tell the truth. See, because really what it is that the whole politically correct climate does not allow us to tell the truth, because sometimes you can't soft speak the truth. Sometimes you can't tiptoe around and give the truth. Sometimes you just have, the truth can't be, it just has to be spoken. You know what I'm saying? So for many of us, our lives have begun to end because we can't really say what's on our mind. Especially now, I'm gonna put it this way because I'm in a profession and I'm surrounded by a lot of teachers, and a lot of teachers can't really say. They have to remain silent about some of the things that goes on, not only with the students, but with the families and with the administration. You know what I'm saying? There's many professions that are limited to how much good they can do because there's so much that they can't say. They have to remain silent because it would be viewed as politically incorrect. It could be threatening to the job. But we have to realize that as soon as we stop standing for truth, life begins to end for us. You know, sometimes we got to be wise about it, but there's sometimes where you just can't be wise about it. You just gonna have to speak that. You gonna have to speak that truth. You have to stand for it. You know what I'm saying? On our lives begin to end. You know what I'm saying? There's so many people that are in their teenage years, life is already beginning to end for them. You know what I'm saying? So many of y'all in your 20s, your life is beginning to end. You know what I'm saying? Because you're silent about the things that really matter. Some of y'all in your 30s and your 40s. Some of y'all in my peer group that's in your late 40s, moving to your 50s. Your life is coming to an end. Why? Because you're refusing to stand for those things that really matter. You're standing for that garbage, but you won't stand for what matters. What matters in your life? And then let's take it out of society. Let's talk about your life. What matters in your life? Are you standing up for your dream? Are you standing up for your goals? Are you standing up? Are you standing up for your fitness? Are you standing up for your health? Have you become silent to being overweight? Have you become silent to your habits? Have you become silent to your dreams? Don't even speak up for your dreams. If so, then at whatever age you are at, your life is coming to an end. All right? So you need to take Martin Luther King's advice. Begin to stand up. Begin to talk out. Stop remaining silent about those things that really matter in your life. See, if you have not wrote out your dreams, you're being silent for your dreams. If you have not wrote out where you want to be in 5 to 10 years, you're being silent. If you aren't, if you're not tracking where you're going, and if you're not having a discussion with yourself about yourself, you're being silent. You see what I'm saying? It takes work. You know what I'm saying? Unlike Beyonce's song, you don't wake up like this. This shit takes work. We don't wake up perfected. No, we got to work towards it each and every day. We got to work towards getting better. You know what I'm saying? We don't wake up like this. You know what I'm saying? We got to work towards it. And we have to be able to look at ourselves in the mirror at the end of the day and know that we have done everything possible. And we have spoke ourselves through it. We have not remained silent to those things that really matter to us in our lives. See, because it's easy for people to remain silent about things going on in society because they have remained silent in their personal lives. See, because remember, those of you that checked out my book, The Player's Pyramid, I talk about the principles, and when you look at the principles in the Good Side, a lot of them appear to be external principles. But I take everybody and I make sure you understand that these principles are not external principles; they are internal principles first. Say, Brother Hatim, how you do collective Ujima, collective work and responsibility. That's collective. A collective is a group of individuals. All right, boom, boom, boom. But I'll tell you all the time, there are 5 parts of yourself. I, intuition, mental, emotional, spiritual, physical. That's 5 parts of your being. That's a collective right there. You need to get the book. It's called The Player's Pyramid. It's on Amazon. You can look up my author's page. You know what I'm saying? You hit me up at Hatim at Gye-Nyame and let me know you're interested. I'll send you a link to the book. Or if you ain't got money, let me know. I'll send you a PDF. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna make me or break me. But listen. Stop remaining silent to yourself, about where you want to go. That mirror, when you're looking at the mirror, you have a prime opportunity to talk yourself to where you want to go. Because I want y'all to understand this. Listen, in the beginning, like in a lot of these creation myths, some people say creation stories, to some of y'all it's true, and that's cool. But in a lot of the creation stories, the creation myths, it starts with someone speaking life. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Right? In the beginning, God said, right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, if we was to pull up some other scriptures, we could find where the universe began with an individual coming from silence and speaking everything into existence. Every day when you're in that mirror, you have an opportunity to speak into existence what it is you want to become. Did you hear me? I just gave you the key. I just gave you the key to life. I just gave you the key to be where you want to be. Every morning when you wake up, you need to talk yourself into the zone that you want to be. Because it begins with you voicing it, you thinking it. First you think it. You put intent behind the thought, and you put intent behind the word, and then you speak it into existence. Those beginning days in creation, right, are things that happened way back then. Each morning you wake up, you are creating your life. Either you are creating your life or you are participating in somebody else's creation of your life. Did you hear me? So arise, O God. Judge the earth and speak your truth. Speak your life into existence. I pledge to live my life and go past all my self-imposed limitations. I think that's in the Gye-Nyame pledge. Oh my God. Oh my God. I pledge to build my spirit, mind, and body. I pledge to use my hands to build a better world for myself, my loved ones, and my community. I pledge to use my mind to think deeper, further, and higher to create a better reality for myself. And let's add this, and I speak it into existence. I don't remain silent for what I want out of life. I don't remain silent for how I want my life to be. I refuse to do that anymore. Because you can't change the world until you change yourself. We can't change the world as black people because we are a bunch of separate fuck-ups. Until we start working on ourselves and building ourselves and building our families, we will always be messed up. So they always gonna run over us. Everybody know the secret. It ain't just thinking about what you want. The secret is going back to the woman, the womb, man, the womb of life, the womb of existence. The direction that the woman goes, the direction that the tribe go, the direction that the nation go. I need to, I'm done. I'm about to take you 90,000 leagues up under the sea. But yo, get with me. You know what I'm saying? Ask questions. Because listen, it all begins with that feminine aspect, dude. Actually there's a balance. But that the key is firing up that feminine, because that feminine motivates the masculine in the direction that it needs to go. Because I want you to imagine a community. where the woman is in her right mind and she's demanding the man. She's demanding that masculine principle to go out and get it, to go out and protect it. What do you think gonna happen? Listen, I'm 47 years old, and I got friends just as old as me that's still being moved and controlled by women. They think they're players, but they're being moved and controlled by women, and they do incredible things. I mean, the lifestyles they live and the amount of resources and money that they spend to impress women is incredible. And I'm surprised that nobody else seems to notice this. It's two major things that's moving individuals: sex and drugs. For a drug, for an addiction, somebody go out and do crazy stuff. But even in the midst of those addictions, sex is as powerful in that. So when you look at what a man does to impress a woman, imagine if the woman changed what impresses her. See, y'all don't hear me. That's what bothers me. Nobody is thinking, oh my God, what if the black woman changed what impressed her? Not even a large group of them. What if just a small group got together and said, listen, we're going to keep our circle tight. We're going to change what impresses us. Yeah. We're going to see who's going to go get it. We're going to see who's going to build this nation for us. But, hey, I'm stopping. Let's move on. If you are careful with your enemy once, be careful with your friends 1,000 times. Now, this could be taken in several different ways. So, it's for me, first one, if you are careful with your enemy once, then the people that you care about most, you need to be careful with them 1,000 times. This is something that I really have to work with because I'm not really careful with the ones that I'm closest to. And I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with abandonment issues. I'm dealing with, this show is therapy for me because I get to think. When I read these, this is why I'm telling y'all need to do wisdom mining because it will unearth some stuff. I'm dealing with abandonment issues. You know what I'm saying? I'm really dealing with abandonment issues when it comes to people that are closest to me. Right? And it's hard for me to really deal with people that are closest to me and with me every day. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with enemies and dealing with people outside of me that ain't around me every day is a lot easier for me because they don't really get to see the me that's tormented. They don't really get to see the me that's viewing the world. They don't really get to see the tired me. They don't really get to see the stressed out me. You know, because when we talking about nation building and the lifestyle that I have chosen, when I know that if I was to be selfish, you know what I'm saying? When I know for a fact that if I would be selfish and I would be focused on me and mine, that I would be a lot better off. You know, Simba costs me money every year. Let me say that again. Simba costs me money every year. And I'm going to continue going, but I need y'all to understand that. You understand? And a lot of y'all don't feel me on that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff that I do, a lot of the help that I give to people costs me every year. And the people that I'm helping don't really feel my wrath or feel my frustrations. It's the people that's closest to me. So what this proverb is reminding us is that if we could be nice to our enemy once, we could be nice, we could be careful to ones we were with 1,000 times. I think I'm going to hang this one out. And like I said, man, when you're going through these and you're doing wisdom mining, it's all about what you can get out of it for you. And this one right here speaks volumes to me. Right? You know, I won't even go to the other ones because I think I got what I need out of it. I'm gonna meditate on this one. All right, so yo, this is Brother Hatim. You have joined me on Tribal Quotes, and I really like to thank you. I would really love it if some of y'all would get on the call every now and then, you know, when you're listening to it. For those that want the number, hold on for a second. Those that want the number to get on the show is, oh wow, for the first time in history, I left my little notebook at school. All right, my phone there. I'll give you the number as soon as I find my phone. Now my phone gone. There we go. All right. The number to the show, so I can make sure you get it. contacts. I know y'all like, Hatim, how come you don't know the number to your own show? Because that's the way Hatim is. I got a lot of stuff stored on this hard drive, this big head, you know. So I go, nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. I got a whole bunch of numbers with myself on here. I love myself. 556-614-556-4535. Once again, that number is 614-556-4535. Make sure you check me out. If you want to have a discussion with me, you can reach me at HA2TIM, Hatim at Gye-Nyame.com. Gye-Nyame is spelled Gyenyame. Hopefully you know how to spell journey.com. You can also check me out at tribe.gyenyame.com, or you could just go to gyenyame.com. That's the blog, and up on the top, in the bars up at the top, you can get access to the books. You can get access to the headquarters. You get access to all the radio shows just like you can on our regular website. So this is Brother Hatim. Thank you for listening right now or listening in the future. Know that I appreciate you, and I thank you for your participation. And with that, Brother Hatim says peace. Remember, do wisdom mining. You know what I'm saying? It's hard work, but when you get that treasure, you know what I'm saying? It's worth it. Remember, surround yourself with real friends, with real skills, build real skills, and stack real wealth. All right. I love each and every last one of you that's taking the time to do this and to listen and to do your own wisdom mining. And with that, I say peace.